Hey guys, it's Kids Coding Playground here, and today we're back for another video, and it's called the Spearfishing Game. Today, on our Scratch tutorial, we will be working on this game. The objective of the game is to catch fishes by throwing a spear at the fish. Avoid the pufferfish. If you touch it, you will lose HP. So one of our viewers right here, a small shout out, said we should make this game, so we decided to make one. So, Spearfishing Game. We'll be learning these following concepts in Scratch: variables, loops, broadcast messaging, controlling sprite with arrow keys, and custom blocks. So I'm just going to demo the game. So as you can see, it plays some music. I think it sounds like an ocean music. And there's some fish that are swimming around in a pufferfish. If you touch the pufferfish, it changes color effect and changes back to the regular person. And it keeps on doing that, and then that's what pufferfish basically do. And then you can catch the fish with click space to throw, and I caught the fish. And you can catch the fish like that. And you can also catch them from the head too. See, I caught one from the head. So there's a costume from the back and from one in the head. So yeah. So I sped up the process. As you can see, I'm losing health. I'm trying to kill myself right now. And I'm going to show you what it says when you die. So I'm at 10 HP. So 1 HP of 10. As you can see, it says game over. So we're going to start a project. Before I start, please like, share, and subscribe. And comment in the comment section below what else games you want. So let's just start a new game. So you can rename this to Spearfishing Game in the beginning, and just delete the sprite. So I already have things in the backpack for me, like the sprite, the Trident, and you can also get the diver. It's in here. Diver. So I think I use this one. Yes, I use this one. So I'm just going to show the Trident, and then I'm also going to add, I also have the fish. So the fish already has all the costumes, fish 1, fish 2, so it normally comes with fish 1, fish 2, and fish 3, and fish 4. Actually, you have to rename this to fish 1, and this to fish 2. It was actually fish A, B, C, and D. And then you also have to make fish 1 dead 1, so that's fish 1 and it's dead 1, because this is the first death, and fish 1 death 2, that's from the butt, and fish 2 dead 1, so this was it from the head, but this one, and this one's from the tail too. This one's from the tail, and then this one's from the head, but another fish, this one's from the butt. It's just a pattern. So here you go. So it's all the costumes you need. So anyway, so we're gonna show you how to draw the Trident. So it's basically just a line and just 3 spikes. You can just use the reshape tool to do this stuff. And let's paint anew. So this is just a triangle. You can just make the square, the rectangle, and then you can just use the reshape tool and turn it into a triangle really quickly. So you can also click delete to make it a triangle. So there's 2 ways to make it a triangle. You can just curve up the edge, and then you got a neat triangle. And then you can just copy paste it and make the third one longer, because all Tridents have this type of thing. And you can also do it for that one too. And then you can also get like the brown color, and then use the rectangle and make the like the part of like where the spikes, where it holds the spikes. And you can also reshape it to make it look more like a, I don't know what shape that is, more like an oval. And you can also make the edge like the spear. Just start out with a line, you can also click shift to make a straight line. So there, you got a trident. So here you go, this is a trident. So we can delete this costume. You gotta group them together and rotate them to the right. So let's just delete that. And you can just rotate it, just group it all, then rotate it. There, it's a trident. Here we go. I think it was made the other way, so it's fine. It's a -90 actually, so we can make it positive now. Here we go. And yeah, that's how you make a trident. So I'm just going to delete that. Now let's get started on the code. So we also have to get our backdrop first. I think I use underwater 1. And I'm going to go to the diver. And go to the code. So we got to make some. Once you created the trident, you have to load it into the fish and group it together and put it in the fish. So I just got fish here, and you can go to the spear, group it, Control C, Control V, and then add it here. This is actually fish A2, so it's basically the death. And this is from the head. So that's what it is. And you can also duplicate again and make it from the tail. And you can also hold shift to make it even. So here we go. That's how it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to delete this. And let's get started on the code. So I'm just going to move that right here. And let's go to the variables, and we have to make some variables. Oopsie. And then make some variables. Fishes, which is fish. I actually don't think it's plural. Is it just fish? I think it's fish. It's fish. And HP. Those are the 2 variables you need for the diver. And then the backdrop, we already did that. In the backdrop, we can also add the sound. So when green flag is clicked, let's just get my sound. I use ode song. And when the green flag is clicked, we'll go forever and play sound ode song until done. That's it for the backdrop. And then we have to work on the diver. So when the green flag is clicked, it'll set HP to 100, so that means in the beginning it'll have 100 HP. And it'll set rotation style left, right, so it will not flip over when you move him to -90. And it'll go forever. If then the right arrow key is pressed, everyone knows how to do this. Right arrow key is pressed, that means it'll point in direction 90 and change X by 5. We just duplicate that. Oopsies. Duplicate that and change it to left arrow and point in direction -90 and change X by -5. And then the up arrow is just a little bit different. You can just duplicate this, but you gotta change it to Y instead. And you can take out the point in direction part and then change Y instead by 5. And this is the up arrow. You just duplicate this one. So I'm just going to duplicate that whole thing. And down arrow instead and change y by -5. So, okay, so I'm going to show you how it moves. So that's simple. It's moving fine. You can't throw the spears yet because we didn't code that yet. And then I'm going to work on the spear. So you're going to go to My Blocks and make a block called Go to Diver. So it'll go to the diver in the beginning. Go to Diver. And then it'll go to front layer. Let's just make this a little bit bigger. We'll go to the front layer. Go to front layer. And hide. Where's hide? Right there. And it'll go to diver 2. That's basically the diver. So go to diver 2. And then point in direction of diver. So it'll throw the spear wherever you're pointing in the direction, wherever the diver is pointing in direction. So it's point in direction. You need this one. It's a little bit tricky. You have to change the one behind it, and then you can change the one over here. And then point in direction of diver. So here we go. Now when green flag is clicked, it'll set fish to 0. It'll go forever, and it'll go to the diver. If the arrow key, not the arrow key, if then the space key is pressed, then broadcast fire the spear. Broadcast and wait fire spear because it needs to wait. I'll broadcast fire the spear. And then you have to work on the spear more. So when I receive fire the spear, it'll show. That's when you click spacebar. And it'll repeat until it's touching that edge. It'll move 10 steps. And it'll keep on moving until it touches the edge. And then it'll go to diver. So I'm going to show it. As you can see, the spears are coming out fine. You see that the spears are moving until they touch the edge. That's basically what's happening. And then let's work on the fish. So we might have to make a part 2 later, but let's just work on it for now. So define move fish. It'll go to random position. So it'll be at a random position. And we have to make a variable. So we have to make a new variable just for the sprite, and it's called costume name. And I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to make it. So costume name. Costume name. And then for the sprite only. Okay. So set costume name to join. Pick random. Join fish. So that's the fish. Now pick random 1 to 4 fish. No, 1 to 4 costume of the fish. So as you can see, there's 4 fish types. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's fish 4, fish 3, fish 2, fish 1. Okay, so let's keep on going. So, and switch costume to costume name. And it'll show. It'll show and go forever. If then is touching the spear, then it'll broadcast got fish. So you're gonna make a new message, got fish, and it'll move 5 steps. If then, an if then statement, it's touching the edge, then if it's on the edge, it'll bounce. So yeah, so as a call the function, you just have to do, if the green flag is clicked, go to front layer and set rotation style left right. More rotation style right there, and call the function. So here you go. So I'm gonna demo the game. As you can see, it's this fish are bouncing around, and then yeah, the spear. So in next video, we'll be working on more fish, the pufferfish, and the spear killing the fish. So anyways, we're going, so please like, share, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below for what else videos you want. So anyways, goodbye.